My name is Alex Nyambuka Keroro. When I went to Hong Kong, I was 18 years old, and currently I'm 20 years old. I grew up playing football in Tafa Soccer Academy, that's in Kenya. I got the basic skills that I needed to pursue football through trainings, mentorships, and I didn't go to Hong Kong for football. I went for internship, and through the basic skills that I had, I got to play football there in one of the teams called KCC. And so getting to interact with the professional coaches, where they got me to get that professional experience and how football is in current and the modern way. I really liked it, and I strive every day when I was off work. During my day off, I used to train alone. This is something that not a lot of people know. I used to go to the gym at night. I used to do runnings alone at night. Every day when I finished work, I was working out day in, day out. It wasn't easy, but I just pushed myself to it because I knew what I wanted. And I thank God that everything at the end paid off. All the hard work, all the sweat. So just putting in work and believing that we can do it. I did it. So starting with the full name for KCC, it's called Kowloon Cricket Club. This is a club in Hong Kong where it was started because of cricket, and it's one of the teams in the Yao Yi League, which is an amateur league, and it plays in the first division, and it has like football teams in it, beginning from age 5 to the senior teams of the old men, like 50 plus. So I joined KCC through trials. So there was trials which was posted on social media, and I and Jackie, and we made it to the trials, and that's how we got into the team. When I went to the trials, beginning with, I went in playing as a midfielder, attacking midfielder, that's position 8 and 10. And during the trials, Coach Hufi was watching, and he decided to put me as a striker because at that time there wasn't any other striker. So he saw my potential, my speed, and how I could read the game. So he decided to use me as a striker. And I felt like the coach knows better than I do. So you always need to follow the decisions that the coaches make. And it was good for me. I learned a lot, like how the team needs you, and the coach, he knows when he deploys you to play a certain position, you can make it happen and things might go right. And that's how I set my mind, and it was okay for me, and I made it happen. Intensity during the game. So the ball there moves so fast, like within a glimpse of an eye, or just when you shut down anytime, that's it, you're done. So the intensity there is so high, and very, very high compared to Kenya. That's what's one of the things that I really tried to cope with it, and I managed to get it. Yeah. Firstly, the weather in Hong Kong is totally different from Kenya. The seasons, they differ a lot. So in the summer, the weather is quite intense because of the humidity and the temperatures. So it was hard for me to play in the summer because you had to like hydrate a lot, take in a lot of water, and also have enough breaks in between the games. So I found it hard for me because I was sweating a lot. In the winter, that was like the perfect weather for me to play because the weather was cool. It wasn't that much cold, because I was coping with that and I could bear the weather. So I liked it when it was in winter time and not on the summer. I scored so many goals during the trainings, and I can remember my first goal in the first match of the season, where I was playing my first KCC derby against my other team called KCC Knights. So it was an easy goal, by the way. It was just a tap in. It was a good feeling, by the way, to score your first goal in a competition. So I felt so nice. Yeah. So first, I want to thank God, because it's not easy. We have so many KCC teams, and actually getting to be selected as the player of the season is something that I thank God for, and I really worked for it. It wasn't easy. The journey was so hard. It had the ups and downs, and yeah, I pushed myself despite the fact that it was tough, and yeah, I made it. I finished the season as a top scorer in the whole league. So that one gave me the motivation to go into the trials, to trial for the Soccer Sevens. And amongst 101 players, only 11 players got to be selected to participate in the trials, which was very competitive. And I just took all the motivation from my coaches, my teammates, and from myself, demanding more every time. And I just pushed up during the trials and the trainings, and the coaches were they were interested in me, and that really made me feel so good, and that God was with me all the way. Yeah. So it was a nice feeling. We made it to the plate finals, where we lost, and it was a great experience for me to play against those big teams like Aston Villa, West Ham, Yokohama Marinos from Japan, and the Hong Kong national team under 20s. Yeah. I was so nervous because our team was on the same group with West Ham and Aston Villa, which was like shocking because I was motivated to play against those teams, but then on the other side I was nervous because I was afraid of losing and getting knocked out at the group stage, but it didn't happen. So I wanted to gain that experience playing against those teams, which was a great experience for me, and it was good. Yeah. We had a dinner with one of the legends who played in the Premier League, whose name was Rio Ferdinand. So he said one thing which I really used it during the tournament, which was, as long as you're on the pitch, give it your 100% and never regret anything. So that one really kept me going throughout the tournament, and up to date, I still use that one as my driving motive. Yeah. So there are so many things, most which are basic, but if we can touch in the technical stuff, maybe the strategy on how we can use on our coaching side on the football platform. So we need to get positions for the leaders and coaches, and how and what their jobs are specifically for them, and they need to work as a team, coordinate well. Another thing, you need to supply the players with all the things that they need, because I know we have everything that we need, and we can start with the small things that we have and we can make a big impact on them. So getting this ready getting the positions for the coaches and the technical staff, and also motivating one another and empowering everyone to like step up on their jobs and just get things done. So that's the motivation that I can bring here, and the things that KCC were doing, because they were working as a team. Players were doing most of the things like bringing the equipment to the field, getting things ready. The coaches were there on time, and things were running smoothly and no time was wasted. The training was actually going for 1.5 hours, which was very intense training for like that short period of time. And if you can imply that one at tougher, then we can go somewhere far. Yes. You need the flexibility of mindset as a player playing in overseas, because there are so many changes are going to occur and you need to get your mind right, because so many changes are going to happen. Yes. Look up to God in everything that they are going to do. And secondly is to get their minds right. And if you need something and if you want something in life, you just basically need to step out of your comfort zone and go for it. It's not easy. And one thing I can encourage the youth is always be on time, no matter the occasion that you're invited to. Always be attentive. Be a good communicator. If it's something that you can't do, always communicate that you can't make things happen, and yeah, you're late for something. Always be communicative. Another thing is always be respectful to your teammates, to your trainers, and to everyone, and also respect yourself. And be disciplined, and always demand more from yourself. It's not always easy, but if you really need something, you have to go after it. Yeah, so those small things really bring big impact at the end, and good and great results.